Welcome back, Traveling Compass. Today we're coming to you from Bali, Indonesia, where we're going to show you the 15 top thing to do while visiting this island paradise. Starting out here at Finn's Beach Club. Party every day at the world's best beach club. 4 pools, 3 party restaurants, 9 bars, 7 kitchens, daily DJs, live performances, and parties 7 days of the week. There really is no place like Finn's Beach Club. Sitting on the vibrant shoreline of Pura Beach, this iconic island destination is where you can sun soak all day on your very own daybed, graze on international flavors with your entourage, then take it to one of 9 bars. We say go for the swim up bar for signature cocktails by the sea. Then, as day turns to night, ramp up the tempo as the DJs spin late into the night. And with a huge lawn, a beachwear boutique, changing rooms, and Wi-Fi throughout, you could easily spend an entire day or week here. Next step, we're headed to feel on top of the world at Pura Lempuyang. Not only providing a jaw-dropping vista 1,000 steps high, Pura Lempuyang is considered one of the most holy places in Bali, known as the gateway to heaven. Visit on a clear day and you'll be able to see Mount Agung's majestic peak framed perfectly by the temple gates. Make a day of it up here as there are 6 other temples to explore, plus nearby waterfalls and gorgeous rice terraces too. Next step, we're headed to swing through the trees. We've all seen those mystical pics of the sky-high Bali swings up above the treetops. Well, one of these iconic spots is located at Bali's Zen Hideaway Retreat in the hills of Ubud. But it's not the only awesome swing on the island. Go to Zen for a jungle vista, or if you want to swing with your toes in the ocean, head to Penida Beach or hop over to Gili Trawangan. Next step, we're headed to visit the traditional temples. Bali is a predominantly Hindu island adorned with some absolutely stunning temples, so hop on the cultural bandwagon and pay a few visits. One not to miss is Pura Tanah, a sea temple that perches on the rocks overlooking the ocean, stunning at either sunrise or sunset. Other faves of ours include Uluwatu Baratan, a floating temple in the middle of a lake, and the Besaki temple that soars into the sky. Next step, we're headed to hike to the top of Mount Batur for sunrise. If you're looking for things to do in Bali to really get your heart pumping, how does climbing to the top of an active volcano sound? A sunrise hike up Mount Batur is something we highly recommend, and not just for the delicious breakfast you get at the top. The hike only takes a couple of hours, and it's not too challenging, meaning almost anyone can do it. It does come with a 3 a.m. start to catch sunrise though, but that's all part of the adventure. Either way, it's well worth the early wake up, because Mount Batur is part of UNESCO's Global Geopark Network. Next step, we're headed to eat like a local at roadside warung. A warung is a small locally owned restaurant that typically serves traditional Indonesian and Balinese dishes. For just $2, you can feast on a mountain of delicious, authentic grub including nasi goreng, babi guling, beef rendang, tempe manis, and so much more. Next step, we're headed to Nusa Penida. Indonesia is home to over 17,000 islands, made up of lush jungles, volcanic peaks, exotic wildlife, and some of the world's most biodiverse diving sites. Naturally then, island hopping when in Bali is an absolute must, and luckily, some of our faves are just a hop, skip, and a short boat ride away. Just 40 minutes from Bali's mainland, you'll find Nusa Lembongan, Nusa Settinggan, and our favorite, Nusa Penida. It's one of Bali's most breathtaking islands, with pristine landscapes that look like they're straight out of Jurassic Park. You'll want to visit the insta-famous Kelingking Beach, nature's natural infinity pool, Angel's Billabong, and go snorkeling to swim with manta rays. Next step, we're headed to Aling Waterfall. A must for your island hit list is without doubt an adventure to one of Bali's best waterfalls, all of which you can either jump off, swim underneath, or simply admire from a distance. Our favorite has to be Aling Waterfall thanks to its natural slide that has formed over the years. Pop on a life jacket or grab a flow tie and slide your way down the smooth rocky slope. Next step, we're headed to get wet with some wild water sports with its aquatic playgrounds in every hood. Bali is a mecca for every kind of water sport under the sun and sea. Got a need for speed? Try jet skiing, banana boating, wakeboarding, and jet packing. Or take things slow with a stand-up paddleboard, or search for Nemo with a snorkel. Whatever aquatic path you prefer, water sports in Bali is a must. Next step, we're headed to get a selfie with a monkey. Bali is home to several species of monkey, so it's not uncommon to come face to face with them, especially in Ubud and Uluwatu. If you want to get up close and personal with some very cheeky little macaques, visit the Sacred Monkey Forest in Ubud or the Pura Lempuyang Temple in Uluwatu. Just hold on to your belongings and be sure to snap a selfie if you think you're brave enough. Next step, we're headed to visit the rice terraces in Ubud. Bali has many working rice fields, and the Tagalang rice terraces in Ubud are the most famous on the island thanks to their beautiful valleys of rice paddies that stretch for miles. In every direction, it's a sea of stair-like rice fields, dotted by hard-working farmers tending to their treasured crops. Next step, we're headed to take a dip in an infinity pool. If anything, dipping into an infinity pool in Bali is gonna look great on your Insta feed. But this bucket list must-try is so much more. Infinity pools in Bali are very common, so it just comes down to choosing whether you want pool to meet jungle, ocean, or sky. Our ultimate fave has to be the Hanging Gardens in Ubud, closely followed by the sky-high, glass-bottom pool at the edge in Uluwatu. The name says it all. Next step, we're headed to sip on a tropical cocktail at one of Bali's best bars. Bali knows how to do great cocktails, shaken and stirred at some seriously awesome and iconic bars that you simply cannot miss. The most famous is probably Rock Bar and Jimbaran, but if you want to escape the tourist crowds, try a cliff-top spot in Uluwatu, or hit the local watering holes in Sangu, Seminyak, and even Ubud. Next step, we're headed to Dolphin Wathching in Lavina. A trip to Lavina in North Bali is a treat in itself, but add a dolphin watching tour onto your itinerary to really make the most of this pristine region. Head out on a traditional outrigger before the sun has risen, and spot the silhouettes of small playful dolphins against the luminous sky as dawn begins to break. There's no better way to start your day. Guys, thanks you so much for watching this episode of Traveling Compass channel from Bali, Indonesia. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, consider subscribing to this channel for more videos as we continue to show you around Southeast Asia and the rest of the world, and click on the next video from other places.